Today we have a look at Iran protesters, Golden Globes winners, father and son raises money for baseball team, monkey turns into monkey business, second grader beats stage 4 cancer, and much more.
We have today's weather forecast with Dakota and sports updates with Anna.
Today is January 15th, 2026.
We are live from Studio H12 in the Shroyer Broadcasting Center at Valley Central High School, and you're watching VOX News Today.
Welcome back to VOX News. I'm Caroline Reddy.
And I'm Lily Deegan. Here are your top stories for today.
About 3 in 4 Americans say they do not want the U.S. to try and take control of Greenland. That's according to a new CNN poll conducted by SSRS. Nearly all Democrats polled are against the idea. Roughly half of Republicans respondents agree with them. That leaves a quarter of Americans who back President Donald Trump on the issue. He wants the U.S. to take over the autonomous territory of Denmark. It has a strategic geographical position and rich natural resources. Leaders of Denmark and Greenland adamantly oppose U.S. control of the territory.
On Thursday, a construction crane working on an elevated highway project outside Bangkok fell onto a road below, killing 2 people. Thai highway officials said Italian Thai Development PCL was one of the contracts working on the project. The incident comes a day after at least 32 people were killed and a dozen more injured when a separate construction crane fell onto a moving train. That crane was being used as a part of a Chinese highway speed rail project.
4 astronauts on SpaceX Crew Dragon capsule in outer space are back on Earth. The crew, 2 American astronauts, 1 Japanese astronaut, and 1 Russian cosmonaut splashed down in the Pacific Ocean Thursday. They were originally scheduled to stay at the International Space Station until mid-February. NASA made the decision to bring them home last week after it announced it was canceling a planned spacewalk due to a medical issue. An astronaut departed from the ISS and took a 10-hour journey and gradually re-entered the Earth's atmosphere. No medical concerns announced.
4 astronaut SpaceX Crew Dragon capsule in the outer space are back to Earth. The crew, 2 astronauts and 1 Japanese astronaut and 1 Russian astronaut, splashed down in the Pacific Ocean Thursday. They were originally scheduled to stay at the International Space Station until mid-February. NASA made the decision to bring one of them home last week after it announced it was canceled a planned spacewalk due to a medical issue. The astronauts departed from the ISS and took a 10-hour journey and gradually re-entered the Earth's atmosphere. Officials at NASA didn't say what the medical concern was or which astronaut it was affected.
And now let's check on our weather forecast with Dakota.
Coming up, we have your forecast, radar, and weather at a glance. Remember, you can trust us with your weather.
At your Geico local office, we know that time flies. But when you bundle your coverage with Geico, you could save money all year long. Contact your local agent to get personalized service and even more savings.
Company. We believe in the power of creativity. We have a hat that can accompany your diverse style and personality. At Hat a Boy Hat Company, we celebrate individuality, celebrate creativity, and the spirit of being free in adventure.
At McDonald's, we're making changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of. And serving you better means fresh beef quarter-pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked fresh, right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a pinch of salt and pepper. Because we think there's nothing better than a fresh beef quarter pounder burger made for you right when you order. And that's just one way we're showing you what we're made of.
Welcome to the discussion. As you know, we have interesting, informative, and fascinating people from the Cleveland and surrounding areas. We have, at the end of 2024, over 2,900,000 views, over 11,500 followers on Facebook, and over 1,240 subscribers on YouTube. We'd like to hear, if you would, in the comments, please let us know who you would like to see in the discussion. We're very open, very flexible. Please comment. Thank you.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
Welcome back. I'm Dakota Farselli with your weather report. For today's weather, it is currently 22 outside and partially cloudy. It is really cold out with a low of 16 and a high of 34 today. For our local radar, there's some snow to the west, which unfortunately won't be hitting our area. As for our national radar today, there is a lot of snow in the northeast and some rain. I feel sorry and jealous for them. There's also some rain in the southeast by Florida. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Today is partially cloudy with a high of 35 and a low of 17. Tomorrow will also be partially cloudy with a high of 50 and a low of 35. Saturday is partially cloudy with a high of 48 and a low of 21. Same thing for Sunday. The high is 36 and the low is 22. Monday is mostly sunny with a high of 42 and a low of 16. Tuesday will be sunny with a high of 36 and a low of 19. And Wednesday will be mostly sunny with a high of 49 and a low of 34. That wraps up your forecast. Now over to Anna with your sports update.
Coming up after the break, I will share highlights and scores of last night's game. Stay with us.
Are you looking for a stunning charcuterie or grazing table this holiday season? Checkerboards catering, create some forgettable spreads filled with fresh, flavorful, and beautifully styled bites, perfect for parties, weddings, and celebrations. The best in town for a reason. Let us help make your table extra special this year. From our kitchen to yours, give us a call today.
McDonald's is honored to serve our communities. McDonald's would like to give the opportunity to come join their team at one of their 11 locations. McDonald's has 5 locations in Cleveland and locations in Athens, Sweetwater, Madisonville, Etowah, Ocoee, and Ottawa. It's as simple as texting APPLY to 38000 or dropping by one of their 11 locations for an application. They offer flexible schedules, tuition assistance, and competitive wages. Come join the winning team at your local McDonald's.
Welcome back. I'm Anna Paredes with your sports updates. The Skate Club of Boston sent 3 skaters to the upcoming Winter Olympics. Among those 3 skaters, of them, a 24-year-old got news of his parents that had passed away in a plane crash above the Plummer River. He was upset, but he said getting back on the ice helped him with the healing process. That was nearly a year ago, and now he achieved the ice skating championships and coached the Skating Club of Boston. The NFL coach world was turning upside down when Super Bowl winning head coach John Hamburg was fired from Baltimore Ravens. 8 teams are going off the seasons looking for a new head coach, and almost all of them are doing everything in their power to convince Hamburg to sign with them. But it looks like he may have already made his decision of the New York Football Giants announcement. Yesterday, they are working on a final deal for him to be their coach next year. Not everyone gets their opportunity to be named to Team USA, the most prestigious honor in men's and women's basketball in the United States, selected and reserved for the very best, and even playing in the NBA or WNBA offers no guaranteed. For Washington, forward Kiki Iraq that invited the invitations comes after a highly productive rookie seasons in the WNBA. Iraq averaged 13.3 points, 8.5 rebounds, and 1.86 assists, earning her a WNBA All-Star selection in sports on the WNBA All-Rookie team, early markets of a promoting career. Here is the looks of your scores from last night. The Raptors beat the Pacers 115 by 101. The Pistons beat the Nets 116 by 113. The Kings beat the Knackers 112 by 101. The Bulls beat the Jazz 128 by 126. The Nuggets beat the Mavericks 118 by 109. The Clippers beat the Wizards 119 by 105. That's all I have for you sports. Stay tuned for Vox News right after this break.
Right now you're wondering, what's next? Well, Lee University specializes in helping you find your next path, your education, your calling, your faith. Wherever you feel led, we know you can make a difference. That's why your Lee family will be with you to guide the way. No matter what twists and turns lie ahead, you can expect something great from Lee University.
Discussions that'll blow your mind. Informative, one of a kind. Fascinating tales unfold. Watch the magic to be told. D. Burris has the vibe. The aspirations are bona fide. So tune in and watch it grow. The best podcast you need to know. Like, follow and subscribe. Join the party, it's alive. On Facebook, YouTube, come inside for the ride that we
Welcome back. The Tennessee Highway Patrol has released dashcam video from an anti-ICE protest in Memphis last weekend. Authorities say it refutes a social media claim that a trooper hit a protester. Despite receiving clear orders from a trooper, this individual won't budge. The trooper then continues driving forward, leaving the scene of the ICE out for good protest Sunday. Tennessee Highway Patrol released this dashcam video after the claims went viral on social media that troopers hit protesters with their cars. The video shows the individual was not run over or injured.
The Bradley County Commission met Monday afternoon for a work session. Bradley County Mayor Gary D. Davis introduced representatives from the Southeast Tennessee Development District to hold a public hearing and explain the process for applying for community development block grants. These grants, funded through the U.S.A. rezoning requests for property on Burris Lane from agriculture to high-density residential, which will be considered at the next voting session. The next voting session will be held on Tuesday, January 20th at noon.
4 astronauts on the SpaceX Crew Dragon capsule in outer space are back on Earth. The crew, 2 American astronauts, 1 Japanese
recovery teams,
astronaut, and 1 Russian cosmonaut, splashed down in the Pacific Ocean Thursday. They were originally scheduled to stay at the International Space Station until mid-February. NASA made the decision to bring them home last week after it was announced it was canceling a planned spacewalk due to a medical issue.
Today is January 15th. Today is National Fresh Squeezed Juice. It is an ode to the restorative properties of fresh fruit and natural fruit and vegetable juices. A reminder for us to include more often in our diet. Fresh squeezed juice can be more delicious and, for some of us, an easier way of consuming vitamins and minerals.
We are on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.
You will also find more on online at our website, bchs.tv.
Remind your friends to like, subscribe, and share on our YouTube channel, BCHS Bear Network.
Tune in each week for our newscast. You cannot get enough of Vox.
That's all we have for you today from Studio H12 in the Shroyer Broadcasting Center at Bradley Central High School.
And as always,
God bless and go Bears!